TikTok is rolling out a new fulfillment policy in the United States, and if you're a handmade business, you'll want to watch this video. TikTok is restructuring how fulfillment works. TikTok is discontinuing seller fulfillment in the United States. This means sellers can't use their own shipping methods, their own labels, to fulfill orders from TikTok. Instead, orders must be fulfilled through TikTok's own logistics system. The rollout starts February 25th and it ends March 31st. This is a way for TikTok to get a handle and control over the speed of shipping, tracking, and just the complete logistics system altogether. And because handmade businesses don't run like major retail sellers, I think this is going to really impact their ability to fulfill orders. With handmade businesses, it's usually made to order, small batches. You don't carry a lot of inventory. So in this scenario, you would have to make product and carry inventory, send it into TikTok warehouses. And with handmade, there's a lot of custom packaging. There's little notes that everybody likes to put in there. So the personal touch will disappear if you do the fulfilled by TikTok. The personal touch also includes personalization. I know a lot of handmade products can be personalized, and that would have to be off the table if you do the fulfilled by TikTok. And doing that, you will have to standardize your products. The customization will be out the door. Getting started with TikTok, fulfilled by TikTok, you'll have to sink money into some inventory that you may not have. All the products will have to be the same. So one of the options you could have is do a hybrid system. The handmade products that are more cut and paste, more uniformed, you could do that through TikTok, and then reserve the more customized things for your own website. Take a really good look at what sells well, and that's what you would want to make for the fulfilled by TikTok to send to their warehouses, because you don't want to get stuck with inventory sitting in a warehouse. So you want to make sure that your highest volume items are the ones that you're making and sending there. And this just goes to show that you really can't go all in on one platform, whether it be TikTok, Etsy, eBay, any of those, because their policies can change at the drop of a hat. It's always wise to have your own standalone website. I really think that the handmade businesses are really going to be affected by this. Some of the strengths of handmade businesses is the customization, more of a personal touch. It's made to order. There's no inventory, so your cash flow is flexible. With Amazon, fulfilled by Amazon, right now TikTok is trying to take that position away from Amazon. So it's going to be low fees, and they're going to try to undercut Amazon right now. But so in the short term, TikTok is taking a hit for storing these products at a low cost with the low fees to compete with Amazon and try to grab that business from Amazon. But later down the road, these fees are going to go up and up and up, like they do on Amazon as well. So Amazon right now, they nickel and dime you with fees if you have too much inventory, fees if you don't have enough inventory, and some other seller fees. So be aware that starting out, a TikTok fulfillment will actually be cheaper than Amazon. And if you already sell on Amazon, fulfilled by Amazon, TikTok might be a place to go for right now. And that's kind of the nature of business. You always have to shift. So right now you can shift to TikTok, fulfilled by TikTok. But be aware that those fees will gradually go up over time, just as they have with Amazon. With all that said, if you want to do fulfilled by TikTok, just make sure you're careful with what you're doing, that it's things you already sell, that that you're not going to have too much money tied up in inventory. Just be careful with it. And if you're already selling on Amazon, this might be a good time to switch platforms to save yourself some money with fees and warehousing, and but be aware that it will later increase, just like everything else. Go in it with eyes open. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I try to do updates as far as handmade businesses, being an indie owner, every 1 to 2 weeks. And so I'll see you next time.